Hi, in this video we will see how we can create our first Selenium project. In the previous lessons we learned how to create a Java Maven project, and after that we configured Selenium or we installed Selenium inside the Java project, which was a Maven project, and we configured that in the pom.xml file. Now it's time to write our Selenium Java code so that it can automate the browser. If we check in the package explorer in the Eclipse window on the left side, we will see there is one folder which is called source main Java, and inside it couple of things are there. We want to develop everything from the scratch, so I am going to delete everything inside this particular location. So I just selected it and then right click, and from this menu I am choosing delete, and I am going to confirm by pressing the OK button so that everything will be deleted. Once all the packages and files are deleted, then this location will be completely empty. We will also exactly do the same thing for source test Java. I'm going to right click and then I'm choosing delete, and after pressing the delete button I'm pressing OK button to confirm and to remove all the packages and file. Now everything is empty, there is nothing. Now we need to create the Selenium file, which is a Java file. When we build this type of Selenium Java file, basically we need to organize our code so that it will be easily manageable later. So what I am doing to create a package, and inside this package I will create the Selenium Java file. I just right click on top of like source main Java, and from here I am choosing new, and then I am choosing package. You can think about package is just like a folder where we will put all the Java files, and then I'm going to type a name for this package. Suppose the name of the package is like fundamental or basic, so you can type anything, but I am typing fundamental. And once I type fundamental, then we need to click the finish button at the down of this window, and it will create a package inside that location. So just press here, and very shortly you will see that package has been created over there. Now we need to create the Java file which will automate the browser. To create the Java file or Java class, we just need to right click on top of the package, and then it will bring on menu. From here we have to choose new, and if we click on new, then we'll find another menu. Here there is a class file type. I just need to click here to create the class. So I'm going to click here, and then it will bring a new window. Here we need to type the name of the class. Suppose I am going to type the name of the class is like basic. Once I type the name of the file, then we need to configure this option, public static void main, because each Java class has a main method. So I'm just clicking here. Later when we will write the test framework, basically at that time we don't need it, but in this case we need it. And after that we need to click the finish button to complete the creation of that Java class, and very shortly we will find the Java class file will be opened in the editor, and we will see it under the package which we created earlier, like fundamental, and inside the fundamental package the Java class which is the basic.java will be there. Now let's check what we are trying to do. So when we will run this program, I mean this Selenium Java program, it will open a browser. For example, we want to use Google Chrome browser. So using this program, that means when you will use this program to execute, then it will open the browser which is Chrome browser, and once it open Google Chrome browser, it will type www.ebay.com in the browser URL, and then it will access the eBay website. So this is our goal to do in this lesson. And once it opened, then after few moments, like 5 seconds or 10 seconds later, it will close the browser and the test will be stopped. So our goal is to develop this thing using Selenium Java together. As we are using on browser to do everything, basically we have to create a browser object first. So we are using Google Chrome browser, so definitely we will create a object of Google Chrome. So in Java we can create an object of type class A. For example, the class name is A. So to create an object of class A, we need to use the new keyword and then the constructor of that class. We are going to automate on website using Chrome browser, and for this case we need to create an object of Chrome browser. So there is a class, it is called Chrome driver, which we can use to create the object of Chrome driver, which will actually operate to open or to initialize the Chrome browser. And so I just type Chrome driver and the name of the object as like driver. Then we put equal sign, and as usual, like Java class, to create an object we use new keyword. So I'm going to use new keyword and the class name Chrome driver. That's it. So new Chrome driver, this is actually creating an object, and the object type is class driver, and the name of the object is like driver. So in this way we can easily initialize Chrome driver. One very important thing we need to understand now, this Chrome driver basically is a class, and there is another class that is called web driver, which is the root of all classes. Basically that is an interface. So this Chrome driver is using the web driver. So basically right now we are using the Chrome driver for automating the Chrome browser. But what will happen if we try to automate either Firefox browser or Microsoft Edge browser or Safari browser? What will happen? Do we need to create the same way? Yes, we can create the same way, but the problem is the functionality of automation will not work for other browser. That means the compatibility will not work for all the browser. So that's why we need to use on a special type of class that is not a class, basically that is an interface, and this interface is called web driver. So we need to use web driver, and this web driver interface has lots of method, and every classes of the browser like Chrome browser or Firefox browser or other browser, they are actually using this interface to implement everything, so that the code become more robust and reusable, or compatibility of this code become more robust. This web driver has many methods. If we hold command key and then click here, then we can easily access the details of web driver. Here we are seeing web driver is a remote control interface that enables interception and control of the agents, that means the browser. If we scroll down this page or this file, we will see different methods which can be used by the implementation class like Chrome driver. Okay, so these are all the methods which we can use to implement our own purposes. So if we scroll down, we'll find at least 10 to 15 this type of method. I don't know the exact number of methods, but there are many methods. Very shortly we'll see how to use those things, but I'm not going to give you the details of all the methods right now. Let's check one or two methods which we are going to use in this lesson. One of the method is get, and inside the get method it is accepting only the string URL. This is the actual website URL which we want to pass. That means it will try to open that URL. There is other things like get current URL, which will actually bring what is the current URL of this page. Then get title, it brings what is the title of the page. Then find elements, it is trying to search the elements by different ways like ID or class name or so on. And here also we are seeing the same thing, different ways of implementation. So I'm not going to explain everything, I just closed it and we'll discuss those later. Now once we open the browser, now it's time to go to particular website. Suppose we want to go eBay website, so I'm going to use the driver object and I'm going to use the method which is get. We just saw that, and inside this get method we need to pass an argument, and that is the URL. Our goal was to access ebay.com, this website. For here we have to type http colon then //www.ebay.com. we must have to include http colon // otherwise we will face an error, or it will not able to automate the thing. So using this line, basically we are accessing this website. The other line, actually it is opening the browser, and by this line, like driver.get and the URL, we are opening that website in this browser. Once we open the browser, we can also, after some time, we can also close the browser, because once the automation is done, we don't need to open the browser anymore. So what I am trying to do, let's do one thing. Let me run this program and check whether it is able to open the browser or not, and then open the website or not. So I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to click the run button, which is the triangle on the top menu. So once we click this on, the program will start running and building everything all together, and it will try to open the browser, which is the Chrome browser. It will take some few seconds, like 5 seconds to 10 seconds, based on the performance or other things of your computer, and very shortly you will see that the Chrome browser will be open. And after opening the browser, basically it will try to access the website. So I see it open, and it is trying to type the eBay website, and finally it is able to access the eBay website using this code. So that's it. In this way we can easily automate the browser. I mean, it can start the browser, and then after opening the browser we can go to this particular website, which is ebay.com. Now I'm going to close this thing because we don't need it anymore. So I'm going to close it manually. Once I close it manually, then I will actually show you how you can also automate this thing also. Like, you can close or quiet this browser window automatically using some coding. So for that case, we need to do a little bit code. For this code, basically we also use the same driver object to quiet the browser or to close the browser. To close the browser, we have two different methods. One is close and is quiet. Let's check one by one. So I'm typing driver, then dot, and then if I try to close the browser, we can use close. So using close, it will only close the current window, and if the current window has only one tab, it will quiet the browser. The other alternate option is quiet. Quiet will close everything. It doesn't matter current window or not. It closes every window or every tab. So I'm going to use quiet method because this is more handy, because we don't need it anymore. So I'm going to use that method. Now there is a problem. If we try to run this program, it will open the browser, it will go to the website, and immediately it will close the window. That means the Chrome browser. So we cannot understand whether it is running it or not. So I'm using on wait time, so that it will wait like, for example, 5 seconds, and after that it will close the window, so that we can easily understand that it opened the browser, it went to that website, and then after 5 seconds it closed the browser. So to make wait, we are using on thread class sleep method. So thread.sleep, and inside it we need to define the time. For example, we want to wait for 5 seconds. That's why we are using duration dot of seconds, and inside of seconds we are mentioning the number of seconds. We are putting, for example, 5 seconds, and then at the end we need to type a semicolon. Okay, I typed the semicolon in the wrong location. It should be at the end. That's why there is an error. I'm going to remove this semicolon, and I'm typing it at the end of the line. So now we are seeing another error is appeared. If we put our cursor on top of it, it will suggest how to fix it. I'm going to choose the first option, and then it will add the throws exception over there, and the error will be gone. Now the whole code is done. It's time to run the program or to execute the program. I'm going to click the save button, and then I'm going to hit the green triangle to run this program. So once we hit the triangle, then it will open the browser. Here it opened the Chrome browser because we are using Chrome driver, and once it opened the Chrome browser, it is accessing ebay.com and it is waiting for 5 seconds, and then after that the Chrome browser will be closed. Yes, the Chrome browser is closed automatically after exactly 5 seconds later. So in this way we can easily create a Selenium JavaScript very easily, which can open the browser, then access the website, and after few seconds or after doing something it can quiet the browser. That's it. Hopefully this video will be very helpful to understand how Selenium works with Java in the Maven project. Hopefully you learned a lot of things, and if you have any question or if you face any issue to run this program or this type of program, please put in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video.